Hello, everybody, and welcome. I hope you had a really amazing Thanksgiving if you're in the US, or just an amazing holiday season so far in general. I know that for myself, with Thanksgiving with my family, I had a great time, but I will say that I also definitely indulged in things that I don't normally eat. You guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I don't really drink alcohol, it doesn't like settle with me very well. But I did have some sugary treats. Specifically, my mom every year makes this cheesecake. It's just like filled with everything that doesn't make you feel great, like sweetened condensed milk, probably other sugar in there as well. And I definitely had some of that, as well as stuffing and some of the other things that are seasonal favorites. And I did not feel great for a couple of days after that whole experience. I felt pretty like low energy, lethargic, all of that. This is why every year we have our holiday detox week between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because it is really easy to get stuck in this cycle of just not feeling good and then normalizing that feeling and thinking that that's how you're just always are going to feel. Whereas instead, what we want to do is help to get a pause, a reset in between the holidays, and give our body the food to help process those toxins that it just took in, so that we can get a clean slate and feel better. And then, maybe have a little bit more indulgences once Christmas comes. And then after that, not have like all these compounding negative impacts from never taking a break. So this year, 2025, I had to think about it because like 2026 is just around the corner. We're having our holiday detox week, and it is starting on Monday. So if you guys haven't done this before, this is one of the community's favorite programs because it's just such a good reset. It really focuses on the science-backed tools to help you just process those toxins like sugar, like alcohol, like excessive amounts of caffeine, or even just other toxins that your body is exposed to, like air pollutants. We naturally have these systems in our body that are able to process them, but we also have a max capacity, which is why at a certain point, when we take in all these extra toxins, especially from our diet, the ones that we have control over, we start to not feel so good because we get those spillover effects, which we'll get into in just a second. But like I mentioned, we are going to be kicking off the holiday detox starting on Monday using the 7-day detox program. And it is one of the community's favorites. It's just one community member who mentioned that she said, I did it. I finished the 7-day detox and lost 4 pounds in the process. I had energy and was never hungry. That is a huge thing, because the energy levels is what is like so easy to lose when we are feeling when we don't give ourselves that pause to process those left behind toxins. So yeah, we don't want to wait until 2026 when all these things can compound. We want to address it now. So here's how it actually works. I want to give a little science behind what actually is happening with this detox protocol, because there's a lot of like detox teas, detox, I don't know, like supplements, all these different things that are claiming to help with detox or to do the detox for your body. The truth be told, our body is detoxing on its own all the time. It's via different organs in our system: the liver, the colon, the lungs, the kidneys, our skin. But there is a max capacity, and our liver has to process so many different things. You can think of it almost like a bucket. If we are constantly adding in all these toxins into the bucket, eventually that bucket is going to overflow because it only has so many enzymes that it can break down those toxins at once. So periodically, we need to dump out that bucket and let the liver process those excess toxins that it didn't have time to during the holiday season when there was that buildup. And if we don't, that's when we can lead to issues down the line when this is done consistently. And if we don't periodically give our liver a break, it can lead to issues like fatty liver disease, or eventually down the line, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, and just general feelings of low energy and difficulty losing weight as a consequence of those other concerns. So what we're doing with the 7-day holiday detox is, again, freeing up those detox resources, not putting more toxins into our body, at least the ones that we can control, so that our liver can process those toxins that it already had taken in, especially in the form of refined carbohydrates, and certain sugars, and maybe alcohol, and maybe a lot of caffeine. All right. So this is how it works. We have the first portion is really removing the foods that do clog up our detox pathways. And by clog up, I mean they require our liver resources to break them down. So we don't want to be putting in more of the foods that require breakdown, because then it makes it so that we don't have time to actually address those potentially stored toxins on the outside of our liver. We want to be able to divert all of our resources to the toxins that we'd already taken in so that we can feel our best. In addition to that, though, there are foods and practices that do really help to support the liver detox as well. So, as you guys, if you've followed the detox before, or if you have the program already, you know that there are 3 phases of detox. There's phase 1 and phase 2 that happens in the liver. Phase 3 is literally getting those processed toxins out of the liver. And there are certain things that we can eat and do that actually help support each phase of that detox pathway, or the detox pathways rather, so that we can get the most out of that time and feel better faster. So just as an example, turmeric has been found to speed up phase 2 liver detox, and eating more fiber has been found to actually bind those processed toxins and aid in phase 3 liver detox. We want to make sure that we're supporting our body the best that we can by removing those toxins, and then also adding in the things that help to support our body in the process. And this also includes other lifestyle habits, like certain types of sweating and activity, etc. So all of that is what we're going to be doing, that 3-phase really approach with the 7-day detox starting next week. So what we have as part of the detox week starting on Monday, it's a 7-day meal plan, delicious and simple recipes. You guys know me, I have to have food that actually tastes good. Otherwise, what's the point? You have to eat food that tastes amazing. Science-backed detox tips. I highly, highly recommend actually reading through the 7-day detox program before you just dive into the recipes and dive into the meal plan itself, because there's a lot of information on the foods that you'll want to increase, the foods that you'll want to avoid, the practices you'll want to avoid. It's a quick read. It's very visual and pretty and easy to go through. So highly recommend reading through everything first. You can do it all in a short sitting. And that's why I like to give a few days in advance at least for you to prepare, so you can go into this feeling empowered with the knowledge that will best help support you to feel your best during the 7-day detox and beyond. And then on Monday, so this upcoming Monday for day 1 of the 7-day detox, I'm also going to have another live stream. So make sure you stay tuned. I believe it will be 1 p.m. PST, but I'll share the details tomorrow. And I'll be sharing additional detox strategies to help further support you during that 7-day period, as well as the AN Facebook group for accountability and support. Guys, if you have not joined this yet, it's 100% free resource. So many people in this space will charge literally $100 or more for a monthly membership to these Facebook groups for that type of support. This is a free resource for my community. I wanted to make sure that my community has an option where they can actually connect with people all around the world, have that positive influence, because we don't always have people in our lives that are going to help to support us along our various wellness journeys. So having people even online that you can connect with and get more positive reinforcement from, it is a game changer. It is so important so that you don't feel alone in this process and you have that feeling of support and community. Highly recommend joining it. The link is in the detox program. You can also find the link down in the description below. Definitely make sure you take advantage of that. It's very important. Anyway, so that is all starting on Monday, this Monday, December 8th. We're kicking off the Holiday Detox week. I'm also going to answer any questions. If you guys have any questions, you can throw them in the chat. This is my favorite meal from the program. I just want to throw that out there. I still make this even when I'm not going through detox protocol. It's the detox broccoli salad as well as the detox tenders. It is so good. Like I said, the meals are amazing. But you can grab the 7-day detox program down description below. You can also find the details on the latest blog post on my website at autumnlnutrition.com. So autumn, nutrition.com. I share all the details. I think I even have it linked below, I believe, but that shares all the details for the upcoming challenge so that you can also check that out there. All right, guys. I just want to say hi to a couple people here. Hi, Camille. I just want to say thank you for the water bottle. Currently drinking from it right now. Love it. Hi, Guylen. Hello. So awesome to see everybody here. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And I will see you guys on Monday for the detox live stream. All right. Bye.